Good morning, everyone. First, I'm going to just preface this and say that this is an evaluation that I would not give to everybody, and just say that it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be perfect, but my hope is that it is memorable. And the reason why I'm giving this evaluation specifically the way I am is because Jeremy Cruz is a phenomenal speaker. He has incredible potential. But today, I think there's some opportunities that he missed that could have been helpful to improve his speaking going forward. So I'm going to just talk about those. And the first one is body language. Before you even say a word, your body tells the audience so much. And so, Jeremy, I hope that you go back and look at this, because when you started out your speech, I understand that I believe you were reading a quote, but you started out your speech like this. And if you really want to engage your audience, it's important to draw them in with eye contact. You spent the entire speech leaning on the podium. And I think you had the opportunity to stand, to engage your audience. And I have seen you do this. I know you can. And so I would encourage you going forward to really think about what your body is saying when you are speaking. The second thing I wanted to bring up is your photos, because those were a key part to your speech. And I understand that there are technical difficulties. We have all gone through that. But one of the things that would have been helpful is if you would have had those loaded into a presentation, a PowerPoint, so that you could easily bring those up, easily go between one and the other, because those were such important parts of your speech. And so being able to make that transition would be helpful going forward. The third thing that I want to mention is that at the end, I believe that you were giving the audience the opportunity to make this relatable to them, and how things are not pretty, not perfect, but those are the things that are memorable. And I think that you could have taken that even further. You could have said something to the effect of, life is not lived in this picture perfect social media world. Life is lived when our children break down in the stores, when the turkey is burnt on the Thanksgiving table, when we fall down. Those are the moments that are most memorable at the end of the day. And so if that's where you're going, I would invite you to take that even further. And so those are my encouragements, Jeremy, to you. I think the content is there. I just really think that there are some things that you could do next time. So please go back and watch this speech, because even though this evaluation may not be pretty, it may not be perfect, my hope is that it is memorable.